This is a true story. You choose to believe it or you don't. Uh, that's your call. But about October of 1976, I believe, my ex brother in law and myself at the time decided to go out to the woods raccoon hunting behind my folks' house there in Monroe Center, Illinois. Excuse me, that's not my bike. But, anyways, we decided to take a break out there where there was a picnic table in the woods. So I looked up and just saw the trees move, and I thought had the moon shining through the trees, you know, illuminating the wooded area. Didn't think nothing of it. So we got cold, a little tired, so we decided to head back to the house. As we were walking along this trail, tractor drive, if you will, I felt this weird feeling behind me, like something was watching me from behind. I turned around and looked, and there was this huge round object, not really gigantic huge, but weird size. And it hovered the height of the cornfield. It had sort of a cobalt blue color to it. I walked around to it to make sure I was seeing what I was seeing. I was so close I could have just reached out and touched it. I didn't do that. My brother-in-law at the time we had shotguns. So I had a shotgun. He told me to take my shotgun and shoot at it. I don't know what was he thinking. Anyways, it was weird because just before we saw that, this weird. We were just getting ready to sit down and with our backs against the barn, and just like we looked up and saw it for the first time, and it drifted off into the woods, real slow. And we ran to the house. Of course, we got excited. My mom and I and my brother-in-law we ran out to the fence in the backyard there, and we looked at the woods. And about 20 minutes later, bam! A flash of light shot straight up out of the woods. Uh, and we had called the neighbors down the road about, I guess about a quarter of a mile down, and asked if they'd seen anything. Uh, I forgot their names, but the woman got on the phone and was hysterical, and she said her husband just was blind 20 minutes ago. And so that freaked us out the same thing, but fortunately he got his sight back. He came back shortly after that incident. Um, and, so of course, called the airport and said everything that was flying that low earth that picked up on radar images. But anyways, I know what I saw, and it was really nothing that I've ever experienced. I was in the Navy for several years, and I know exactly what aircrafts are out there. And I said, of course, they've got some computer design, and then testing it out, I don't know. But anyways, the story gets a little weirder than that. Back in about 1986, I saw an ad in the newspaper that said that he experienced any UFO sightings or anything, please contact so and so. I think his name was Reverend Weber. Uh, so I wrote to them and told them the same story that you're listening to right now. About 2 weeks later, I got a letter back from some woman. I don't know who that was. She said since the Reverend Weber had received my letter, he had become very ill, and there was a dark cloud over my head. Um, I've moved several times, and to this day, I just don't know what happened to that letter. I might even have it somewhere. I just never really got into some stuff that I moved and been into. But anyways, my brother-in-law, of course, not of course, but unfortunately, was always paranoid about talking about it. He would never say speak about it. It always freaked him out when somebody mentioned it, or when I would mention it. I do remember. I don't want to talk about it. That's what he was. Anyways, he took his own life. Well, it goes back to 1989, 1998. Anyway, anyways, this story that wind it down a little bit. It's totally true. Uh, not trying to be famous or trying to do anything like that at all. Just trying to let people know that there are things out there that I don't know can explain. So, like I said a while ago, maybe the military's got some kind of secret finger testing, and it's maybe they can test it out on people. Or I don't know, or it could be an alien. I can't believe that we're this little tiny speck of dust of sand in this great big universe, and we're the only beings that occupy it. I just I believe in God, of course, and Jesus Christ is Savior, but I think there are things that are going to be explained to us one day. Maybe not in this generation or the next, but someone greater than us. Anyways, thanks for listening to this. I hope you found it interesting. So if you have any questions, you can email me at ogre, OGERR 51 at yahoo.com. Uh, so thank you and good night.